Okay, so I have a new favorite tool for my watercolor stuff. I recently grabbed a paintbrush, or not a paintbrush, a toothbrush, and thought that was pretty cool because splatter, that works. Lots of people do splatter with the watercolors, but you know, I've started working on this, and I don't know if you can really see it, but it has sort of a parchment color background, and then I wanted, and well, I guess it doesn't really matter what I wanted. What I got was not what I was after, what I hadn't envisioned. So this is a Mr. Clean eraser. It's not really an eraser, it's just that sponge stuff. You can see that I've been working with it, using it as my brush cleaner too. But it's just really, really very, very damp. You can't squeeze any water out of it or anything, but you can feel it on your fingers that it is a little bit damp. And watch this. It's not necessarily taking off all of the color from the background, but it's pulled off a whole lot of that color and given me that parchment look to it. But I can just get rid of all of the work that I just did. And I think that it needs just a little bit more water. This is something else I do. I have a little droplet bottle. I think that it used to have stevia in it. And I fill it with water. And that way I can get a more measured, exacting amount of water. I'm not just dumping water on there. So, after that dries, I'll essentially have a clean slate to work with, other than the color that I did leave, which is just a little parchment color. But those trees that I didn't really like the texture of, didn't really like the way they looked, those are pretty much gone, which is incredible. And it didn't destroy the paper. There are some little pieces of it, but I think that's from where I cut it off of the main piece of it. Anyway, very interesting tool. I've got some decidedly interesting tools. Things that you would not really necessarily think about. That droplet of water thing. You know, I've got my dry watercolors here, I guess, as well as my palette that I was working with. And of course they come right back to life and they're beautiful. But not too much water, not too little, and they still come right back to life. But this is incredible. I think this is so cool. I had to share. Thanks for watching.